نحمده ونصلي ونسلم على حبيبه الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم حافظوا على الصلوات والصلاة الوسطى وقال الله تبارك وتعالى في القرآن المجيد إن الصلاة كانت على المؤمنين كتابا موقوتا. From the series of courses and especially fiqh of salah, today we are going to discuss about the virtues and the status and the fazilat of Fajr namaz and the fiqh of Fajr Salah. First of all, I would like to mention 2 to 3 ahadith. Then inshallah ta'ala we will discuss about the masail and the fiqh of Fajr Salah. I will try my best inshallah to keep it short. According to Sahih Muslim, Imam Muslim, he mentioned a very beautiful hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that Hazrat Aisha radiyallahu ta'ala anha, she narrated that the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, he once said, the 2 rak'ah of Fajr Salah, I'm talking about the Sunnah, the 2 rak'ah of Fajr Salah are better than the whole world and all it contains. Subhanallah. Look at the status of Fajr Salah. Then Hazrat Abdullah bin Umar radiyallahu ta'ala, he narrated that the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, he once said, regularly offering the 2 rak'ahs of Fajr prayer brings immense excellence and blessings. Subhanallah. Look at the fazail and the status and the virtues of Sunnah, the Sunnah of Fajr Salah. Subhanallah. And what about the importance of Fajr Salah, the faraid of Fajr Salah? Then the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, he mentioned that do not leave the 2 rak'ah of Fajr prayer even if you are being chased by enemy. Allahu Akbar. अगर दुश्मन भी तुम्हें चेस कर रहे हों तो फरमाया कि जो 2 सुनन हैं, 2 रकात फजर नमाज है, उसको ना छोड़ा जाए. Let's talk about the masail of the timings of Fajr Salah. The time for Fajr begins at true dawn, Subh Sadiq, from Subh Sadiq, true dawn time, and continue until sunrise. So it means we can't offer the Fajr Salah in the time of Isha. In the time of Isha. When we will discuss about the time of Isha Salah, inshallah I will mention in detail about the fiqh and the masail of Isha Salah, that till what time we can offer of Isha Salah. But in simple words, till when we can, another question comes that till when we can offer our tahajjud namaz. When the time of Fajr Salah starts, tahajjud time ends there. Tahajjud time ends there. And after that we can read our Fajr Salah surely. So the time of Fajr begins at the true dawn time, jise Subh Sadiq bhi kehte hain. So because nowadays the calendars, they are available and we can easily find out the time of the start of the starting times of any salah. So therefore I don't want to go in detail about Subh Sadiq and Subh Kazib, then after the Nisful Nahar. These terms the ulama they mention in Masail, but because nowadays almost the calendars, they are available everywhere. So therefore the simple keep in mind that when the time of dawn, from the true dawn time from Subh Sadiq, it continues till the sunrise, Makru time tak ye time rehta hai. It is mustahab, recommended for men to perform Fajr Salah towards the later part time of its time. It is mustahab that the men, they should offer their namaz at the end time of the Salah time. Especially I'm talking about Fajr namaz. I'm talking about Fajr namaz. So for example, if just suppose that if the Fajr time starting 4 o'clock and the ending time is just suppose 5:30, ulama they say they try to offer Fajr Salah around 5 o'clock. Around 5 o'clock, Fajr time, Fajr namaz. This is mustahab amal. Baaz log, few of our friends, what they do, at the time of the Salah start, straight away they offer namaz. Surely this namaz is valid because the time of Salah has started. But the recommendation is, and the mustahab amal is, the more reward is for the men to offer Salah, especially Fajr, in the last minutes, in the last few minutes. It doesn't mean just in last 2 to 3 minutes. As I just gave you one example. For example, just suppose the ending time of Fajr is 5:30, so 5 o'clock is easy and mustahab time for you to offer Fajr Salah. It is mustahab amal. It is afdal, more virtuous for women to perform Fajr at the beginning of its times. Beginning of its time. So for example, again we suppose the same time, if the starting time of Fajr is 4 o'clock, ending time is 5:30, the recommendation for brothers to offer 5 o'clock, we're just taking a time, we're just supposing, and for the sister it is recommendation to offer at the beginning. They should offer, if the time starting 4 o'clock, they should offer 4:15 or 4:30. This is mustahab for our sisters. About men, there is a hadith that the Prophet ﷺ, he said, whoever performed the Fajr prayer with the brightness, Allah will illuminate his grave and his heart, and his prayer will be accepted. Subhanallah. Takhir se jo namaz ada karta hai, often the people who visit the darbar and the shrines of the such virtuous people and the great people, the friends of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, where not just the wali of Allah, they are present even today after them, and they are ulama as well. Even if you talk about our system, I think this is the same thing is in Gamkol Sharif as well, in Kohat, that they offer their namaz in last time, ending time to thoda pehle wo namaz padh den. ਤੇ ਮਰਦਾਂ ਲਈ ਹਜ਼ੂਰ ਨੇ ਫਰਮਾਇਆ ਕਿ ਆਖਰੀ ਵਕਤ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਮਾਜ਼ ਪੜੋ, ਖਸੂਸਨ ਫਜਰ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੁਕਮ ਫਰਮਾਇਆ, ਔਰਤਾਂ ਲਈ ਫਰਮਾਇਆ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਟਾਈਮ ਵਿੱਚ ਪੜ੍ਹਨ। तो हजूर अलैहिस्सलाम ने इरशाद फरमाया कि जेड़ा बंदा ब्राइटनेस विच नमाज पढ़सी, फरमाया अल्लाह ताला उनकी कब्र नूं भी ब्राइट फरमा देसी। सुभान अल्लाह। Note for women that for Fajr women should pray early, but for other prayers they may wait until men's congregation time. This is really important. After a sister they ask Imam Sahib, when should we need namaz? I just informed you about Fajr namaz, but the rest of Salah, for example the Zuhur, Asr and Maghrib and Isha, surely when the time has started, men and women they both can offer their namaz. It is understood. But the recommendation for sisters is when, for example, if the time of Zuhr is starting 1:15 and the Jamaat time is 2 o'clock, it is recommendation for sisters to wait for the Jamaat time for the men. For example, the 2 o'clock is the Jamaat time. Let men they offer their Zuhr namaz. After that, they should read their Zuhr namaz. Similarly, Asr namaz, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵੀ time ਹੈ, ਇਹ recommendation ਇਹ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਫਜਰ ਤੋਂ ਇਲਾਵਾ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬਾਕੀ ਟਾਈਮ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਜਮਾਤਾਂ ਦਾ ਇੰਤਜ਼ਾਰ ਕਰਨ ਕਿ ਮਰਦਾਂ ਦੀ ਜਦੋਂ ਜਮਾਤ ਹੋ ਜਾਵੇ ਉਦੋਂ ਨਮਾਜ਼ ਪੜ੍ਹਨ। But if they will offer before that, for example, if the time of Zuhr is starting 1:15, 2 o'clock is Jamaat time, they can offer, the 1:20, it's okay, it's fine. Similarly, they can do it for the rest Salah as well, but the recommendation is they should wait for Jamaat and the congregation, which is surely for men. Achha, it is Makru, disliked to delay Fajr close to sunrise. The previous point is different. It means that there should be brightness, but if someone is waiting and delaying too much, that when the people they're looking in the sky and they are feeling maybe the Makru time has started, this is disliked and Makru in Islam. Itna bhi wait na karo ki jada sunrise da guman hon lag pave. You got my point? It is okay to delay, but not at such level that there is a doubt that whether the sunrise has started. If someone will wait for Fajr namaz at such level, is this amal and the namaz will be considered makruh? Not namaz, his amal will be considered makruh. The Sunnah of Fajr holds the highest ranks amongst Sunnah prayers. 2 rak'ah of Sunnah of Fajr have highest ranks amongst other Sunnah of namaz. Denying its importance can lead to kufr. If someone say nahi yaar jive baki hai na, evi onji ne, and it's okay, even if we are offering the Sunnah of Fajr, it's okay, no need to be worried about that. If someone will deny the importance, or will deny that this is not the Sunnah, and will not understand the importance of the Sunnah of Fajr namaz, this is kufr. This is kufr. It has even, inshallah you will listen further, that few ulama they say the 2 Sunnah of Fajr namaz, it is like misle wajib. It is like misle wajib, and it looks like the few ulama even they said this is wajib. They said this is wajib, but we say and we go towards the opinion that the 2 rak'ah which we offer before Fajr namaz, they are sunnah, but they are sunnat muakkida. But few ulama they went this way, they are misle wajib. ये वाजिब की तरह, जिस तरह आपको पता है कि वितर पढ़ना बड़े ज़रूरी है, हाँ जी, इसलिए इसको मिसले वाजिब कहा गया कि इसकी भी बड़ी इंपॉर्टेंस है। अच्छा, the Sunnah of Fajr holds the highest ranks among Sunnah prayers. The Sunnah cannot be prayed sitting without a valid excuse. If you talk about 2 Sunnah of Fajr namaz, if you have not valid reason, you shouldn't sit down for offering the 2 Sunnah. समझ आंदी भी ना? अच्छा जी, some consider them a wajib, as I mentioned earlier, few ulama, they considered wajib that the 2 sunnah of Fajr namaz, they are wajib. But the correct ruling is sunnah muakkida. Okay, ji, let's go towards the recitation in Fajr sunnah. Acha, often we offer 2 sunnah of Fajr namaz, jedi bi sanu surat andi, whatever the surah we know, we recite in 2 rak'ah of sunnah. But let me just mention the sunnat way of offering 2 rak'ah of sunnah. It is sunnah to recite Surah Kafirun in first rak'at of sunnah. Surah Kafirun. Surely you know after Alhamdulillah, after Surah Fatiha. So in first rak'at to recite Surah Al-Kafirun, this is sunnah. And this is sunnah to recite Surah Al-Ikhlas in second rak'ah of Fajr namaz, sunnah. Achha ji. Now a few points about Jamaat of Fajr namaz. Achha ji. Once Jama'ah for Fajr Salah has begun, no other sunnah or nafal should be started except Fajr sunnah. For example, you are entering in masjid and you saw that Imam Sahib has started his Jama'at of Fajr namaz. None other sunnah and nawafil now allowed to offer. But for example, if you have missed your 2 rak'ah sunnah, now you can offer within that time. Even Imam has started Jama'at, but you can start your sunnah of Fajr namaz. But कोई और सुन्नत नफल अलाउ नहीं है, सिर्फ उस नमाज दी जड़ी सुनता ने वो अलाउ ने. If one can finish sunnah and still join Jamaat in final sitting, he may pray quietly in a corner. And if he fears that missing Jamaat, he must join immediately because missing first is sinful. Acha, now ruling. For example, if you're entering in a masjid and you think that Imam Sahib is going to recite a bit the long surah, often in Fajr namaz we recite long surah as compared to other namaz. So if you think that if I will start my sunnah, it is easy for me to join Jamaat in Qada. Attahiyat to pehle ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਜ਼ਿਹਨ 'ਚ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਵੇ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਫਜਰ ਦੀ ਨਮਾਜ਼ ਜੁਆਇਨ ਕਰ ਲੈਸਾਂ, ਐਂਟਰ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਸੁਨਤਾ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰ ਲਓ. ਲੇਕਿਨ for example, if you are thinking that Imam Sahib is reading short surah, or if you think that Imam Sahib a bit fast, I don't want to say myself, but if you think that the Imam Sahib is fast and it is, or you read namaz a bit slow, it doesn't mean sometimes Imam is so fast, but बाज़ लोग ऐसा ऐसा पढ़ते हैं, उन्होंने तो अपनी मोहब्बत एक तरीका होता है. ये ठीक है, जिस तरह कोई पढ़ता है उनकी हर बंदे का अपना अंदाज है. So for example, if you think if I will start my sunnah, it is not possible for me to join Imam Sahib within Jamaat, so no need to offer sunnah then. Or if you started sunnah and you realized that Imam Sahib is reading short qiraat, is doing short qiraat, that if I will continue my sunnah, it is not possible for me to join Jamaat, and there is possibility I will miss my Jamaat, straight away तुसी ख़त्म कर दो अपनी सुन्नत. वो सुन्नत रहने दो, आके तुसी join कर लो. If you have this fear that Imam Sahib will finish Jamaat and you will be unable to join, straight away finish your namaz and come and join Jamaat. But there is the fiqh ruling is here. Ulama they mention, for example, you are thinking there is short time. If I will continue my sunnah, there is possibility I will miss my Jamaat. So then no need to offer mustahibbat and sunan of namaz. For example, to recite subhanakallahumma, jidnu sana ande tusi, to recite that this is a sunnah. So ulama they say leave sunan because there is possibility you will miss your Fajr Jamaat. Simple state way start a'udhu billah bismillah and Surah Fatiha qiraat, and in raku and sujood no need to recite 3 times or more. Just read one subhana rabbiyal azim and subhana rabbiyal a'la. ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਬਚ ਜਾਸੀ ਨਾ. ਫਿਰ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੱਕ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਰੂਲਿੰਗ ਨਿਕਲਦੀ ਹੈ. ਅੱਲਾਹ ਅਮਲ ਦੀ ਤੌਫੀਕ ਅਤਾ ਫਰਮਾਏ. ਅੱਛਾ ਜੀ, if sunnah is missed, now the other ruling, if sunnah is missed, it cannot be offered after fard before sunrise. Now the question is, for example, if you have missed your sunnah because of any reason, JDB reasons, yes, we have mentioned already few reasons. Now, when should we offer the sunnah of Fajr namaz? The one point is, few people they say, can we offer our sunnah? For example, if Imam Sahib has finished his Jamaat, can we offer now? Chalo, we inshallah discuss one by one this. If sunnah is missed, it cannot be offered after fard before sunrise. For example, misal de taur te, suppose the sunrise is 5:30, Jamaat finished 5 o'clock. You have at least 20 minutes and you can easily offer your 2 sunnah which you have missed. According to the Ahnaf, you should wait for sunrise. Let pass the 20 minutes of Makru time, After that you should offer your sunnah namaz, although you have time, but you can't read your sunnah after fard of Fajr namaz. Acha. After sunrise about 20 minutes, it may be made up before zawal time. Dono pata na zawal time hunda takriban 10 minute. Before starting of Zuhr time, almost 10 minutes or 12 to 12 minutes, they are that is the zawal time. That is zawal time. Makru time, you can't offer any namaz. So if you want to, if you have missed your sunnah, wait for 20 minutes of makru time, get a sunrise that time, because sunrise time is almost 20 minutes. After that you can offer your 2 rak'ah of Sunnah of Fajr, or if you want, if because of any reason you were late, so maximum you can do delay till Zawal time. Before the start of Zawal time you can offer your Sunnah. Zawal time dan 10 dita hai na, 10 minutes 10 minutes before starting of Zohar time, that is Zawal time, Makru time. You can't offer, ek sunrise time Makru hai na 20 minutes. Similarly 10 minutes Zawal time hai, then 20 minutes before starting of Maghrib, that is Makru time as well. So 3 times are Makru for namaz. समझ आ गया ना, sunrise time, sunset time, zawal time. अच्छा जी. If Fajr becomes Qada, because of any reason you missed your Fajr namaz, and sunrise भी गुजर गया, बाकी भी सारा गुजर गया, राती तुसी बिजी रहे बड़े, हजार कोई भी इन दी सूरत हो सकती है, बीमार सी या कोई वजह होगी. For example, if because of any reason your Fajr namaz has become Qaza now, and if you want to offer your Qaza namaz before starting of Zawal time, now you should offer your 2 sunnah as well. You should offer the Qaza of your 2 sunnah as well. This ruling is only for Fajr namaz. For example, because of any reason, if in the past you missed your Zuhr namaz and you want to do Qaza of Zuhr namaz, only you will do Qaza of your Faraiz. Similarly, Asr namaz, only Qaza of Faraiz of Asr, 4 Farz. And if you want to do the Qaza of Maghrib namaz, only 3 rakat of Faraiz. And if you talk about the missed or Qaza namaz of Isha, 4 rak'ah of Faraiz and 3 witr. But if we talk about the Fajr namaz, because of any reason you missed today's Fajr, if you want to do Qaza before start of Zawal time, yani 10 minutes before Zuhr time, you will have to offer 2 rak'ah of Qaza of Sunnah as well. But if because of any reason you are unable to do before Zuhr, and Zuhr time has started, now if you want to do Qaza of Fajr namaz, now you will do only Qaza of 2 rakat Farz, on Sunnat na padso. Ye samajh aa gaya na masla dono? Acha ji. If sunrise starts during Fajr, only the Fard must be repeated. Yeah. For example, you offer your 2 rak'ah Sunnah. ये थोड़ी जी complicated गल्लां होंदियां, मगर ये सवाल जवाब क्योंकि ये बड़े ज़रूरी ने. ये इमाम तो बगैर ये होर तुसी तकरीरां तो सुन सकते हो, पर ये साडा काम ही होंदा है ना गल्लां नूं करना. बाद दफ़ा थोड़ा मुश्किल होंदी है समझना, मगर चलो कुछ ना कुछ तुहाडे ज़हन च आ जासी ना, इंशाल्लाह हो सकता है काफ़ी चीज़ां तुहानूं समझ आ जाण. कोई तुहाडी past, if you had any question in the past, after listening inshallah you will get answer, but at least you will have something in your mind. If you make mistake, you will think, no, Imam Sahab had discussed something else, you will approach me, inshallah we can discuss. Acha. For example, you offer your sunnah, you offer 2 sunnah of Fajr, because today's topic is about Fajr namaz. You offer 2 rak'ah sunnah, and as you started your Faraiz of Fajr, the sunrise time started. Surely you can't offer your Farz. Now the question is, after sunrise, if you will repeat your Farz namaz, what will happen with Sunnah? Also although you have read your Sunnah, only the sunrise started when you were offering your Fajr, the Faraiz of Fajr. It's okay, no need to be worried. You have done your Sunnah now. You will have to repeat only your Faraiz, 2 rakat of Faraiz. Jehdi sunnah to se pad liyan oh accepted ne. No salah, fard, wajib, sunnah, nafal or sajda tilawat is allowed during sunrise. When there is sunrise time, nafal and sajda tilawat and any type of such thing which has sajda, that ibadat is not allowed. Even ulama, they said it is better to not even do tilawat of Quran in sunrise time. Us waqt Quran di tilawat bhi na karo, only the amal which you can do, that is to do zikr azkar and read Durood Sharif. Few ulama, they said even we shouldn't, even Fatah Barizwiya, Ala Hazrat Imam Ahmad Raza Khan Fazl Barelvi rahmatullah, he mentioned that we shouldn't do even tilawat in that time. Best thing is to do, balki few ulama, they mentioned, I think this is mentioned by Ala Hazrat as well, we shouldn't do anything of this dunya. They are simple to zikr of Allah. But surely the people who does jobs and they go for schools and colleges, this and that, exceptional cases are there surely. Acha ji. Nafal Salah is not allowed from start at Fajr till after sunrise except Fajr Sunnah ji. Danu sarano pata ve, especially because alhamdulillah people they do ihtamam to offer their namaz tahajjud in Ramadan. Danu sarano pata hai. And the common question is, Imam Sahab, agar saadi sahri khatam ho jave. For example, if we have ended our sahri, can we offer our tahajjud namaz? And we all know tahajjud namaz is nafli namaz. So, from the start of Fajr time, which is ending time of sahri, from the time of Fajr time, including sunrise time, we can't offer any of nawafil there. We can't read tahajjud namaz, we can't offer Qiyamul Layl at that time, we can't offer any of the nawafil. But can we offer the qaza namaz? We can offer qaza namaz. We can offer qaza namaz, but surely before the start of sunrise time, which are 20 minutes. Achha. When sunrise begins, all salah is prohibited until sun fully rises. We have discussed. Engage in zikr instead of Quran recitation. We have discussed. Alhamdulillah.